This is a left capote lid hinge for a Ferrari 360 and 430 Spider. It's kind of a complex mechanism. This controls the cover that tips up and slides and has all sorts of motion. There's two micro switches on this unit. One here indicates when it's closed and locked, and the other over here indicates when the top is fully up. In order to, this is one cool thing about this mechanism is, right now, this is the full range of motion of this hinge. Notice that it does not contact the micro switch at all. You might think, oh crap, there's something wrong with it. But no, that's not what's wrong. What's wrong is that right here is where the ram would go. And the ram, at the last push, locks this thing closed. So that means the lid will not move. But it takes that push to get that there. And once it's locked into position, the micro switch is tripped and the lid can't be moved at all unless the ram releases it. So on the movement stage, the first thing that happens is the ram sucks this thing back. Just hit it with my screwdriver and that releases it. And now we're free to move again. And then as it moves, note the position of the hinge. It tilts, slides, goes up, tilts up, right? And then fully up, it's like that. And then it starts on its way back down. And then back to level, and then in. Okay, so the way that works is we have this sliding mechanism here that goes back and forth. You can see there's a bearing that rides in that groove. All this controls is the tilt. It doesn't do anything else. When the top is engaging the fully up micro switch, the bearing for the tilt is all the way in the fully locked position at the back. So that arm doesn't have anything to do with the closing. On this side, as it's closing, reaches the top right here, and you notice the micro switch is just slightly engaged. At this point, there's a spring in the hinge that prevents it from closing unless something pushes hard. That'd be the ram. So the ram has to be working on the side for that micro switch to engage. If you have to reach up and push that little thing to get it to engage that micro switch, check the ram on the left side. There, and there it goes again. And notice, like I said, in here, the bearing is at the very end, and it's not having anything to do with it. Right there, where that brass bit of tubing is, that's where the ram engages. So then back on the way down, tilts, not in the fully locked position until hydraulic pump snaps it into place, and that's locked.